Oh, okay. We may as well go.
Yep.
Okay, so hello and welcome, guys, to the next round of the Clown Cup. We have Benni vs Banztenak19, and I'm joined with Knuten.
Yo.
Alright, let's get into it then. Three, two, one, go. Okay, so we have Britons versus Ethiopians. What do you think about this matchup?
I think that Britons are probably slightly better very, very early in, but I would prefer Ethiopians later on with Siege Ram.
Yeah, that's
Just
it. That's it.
tech that the Britons don't deal well with.
Yeah. Also, Torsion engines are really strong as well. Obviously, Britons can outrange, but then one siege on shot can just be so dangerous. But then, yeah, I think siege ram is the main thing in this matchup.
Yeah, Siege Ram is the Briton killer usually, so
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you have to get to it right,
Yeah.
because it still takes a bit of time and you need to get map control and all that good stuff.
Also, yeah,
And
Britons in the early game as well. I think they're much stronger for relics and early booming, I'd say.
well, you can do quite good builds with both of them, right? So you get the free upgrade to pikemen with Ethiopians, which can help a
Yeah.
lot with taking map control at times.
Yeah, definitely. And the extra food gold can give you a really nice boom build order if you play it right.
You can easily do something like 23 plus 2 pop up with it,
Yeah.
which is kind of insane at times, but you can also do 24 pop quite easily with Britons if you're going for boom.
Yeah. I think that maybe the
Whereas,
main difference is Ethiopians, a lot of time you don't really need to make a stable. You can just go for pikemen immediately and maybe try and get one or two relics and focus more on boom.
indeed.
But then, yeah, Britons I
So,
think should pull ahead though with cheaper TC.
the cheap GCs are massive here, right? Because it means you can afford a monastery a lot easier.
Yeah.
You can also afford TCs earlier. And yeah, I think
Yeah, I
I
agree,
prefer
man.
Britons earlier on, right? But if it goes late game into an equal situation, I think you will just have the better techs late game.
Yep. So I'm just trying to get back to my stream.
If you take a look at the maps here, we can see that Benny's map is... Well, there's a lot of surface there where you can be attacked from, at least. It's not also open at the top, so it's not even fully walled there, but you can just plug down a house and you can delete it for more wooden access, but yeah, it shouldn't really be an issue, I think.
Yeah. I think Bansternak's base isn't too bad either, actually.
Yes.
Goats are forward, but it's still defendable.
Also, the main goal is so close to TC that it's not really exposed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of
Yeah.
Britain archers, but then at the same time, yeah, that's still quite far, and I think it's quite safe.
Oh, if he gets up to that point, he's probably dead already. So
yeah, I agree.
And he also has a stone defensively. Both of them with 4 on wood, so nothing surprising there, I would say.
We've captured so far. Actually, we could see Benny's had 0 idle time on his TC, and
has
very little idle eco. Where Bandsnack's had 11 seconds, so that's not too bad either. But I think Benny will be up that little bit quicker with that idle time, with no idle time.
Not the biggest deal, but it can catch the scouts out if
yeah, I agreed.
Benny is lucky.
I think every second does count as well. It's nice to be up a little bit faster.
But it does look to be quite, quite similar for both actually, so not really favoring anybody too much in my opinion.
Yeah, still very early in.
Well, not too much to say here.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Yep, Dark Age
First
Arena.
we'll see what's happened
yeah.
a few seconds, minutes, I guess.
Be interested to see what population they go up on as well. I mean, what would you play as Britons, for example? How much pop would you go up on?
If I'm going for relics, I would probably do 26 pop.
Yeah, same. I agree. Yeah, see, Benny looks like he's going for that second number camp, so this should be 26 population. I think with Ethiopians, though, I would go 24 just to make use of their bonus, especially in this matchup.
Do we then go for a stable as well, or just go for the barracks?
I would just go maybe barracks, monastery, and like 2 extra TC, and then just try and get the close relics. Like even if you can get 2 close relics and have an edge in the boom, I think I'll be pretty happy with that, especially if my opponent's got scouts.
But look at that uptime from Banztenak. That's 23 pop. I'm
Oof.
not sure what he's planning here.
That looks like a very crazy boom build if we can pull that off. I don't think I've ever tried that, to be honest. 22 pop. I mean, it's doable. We have to see what you can
He
add
only
behind
has
it.
four berries, right? And
Yeah.
he's only 4 on wood as well at this point. So he's
How-
even gonna have the wood to make the.
Yeah.
Wait, never mind. He has almost.
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
plenty of wood. Plenty of wood. My real question though is how many deer did he have? Because if he had 3 deer, then I think he shouldn't have the food to go up. With no farms. If I've worked it out right, I've tried builds like this kind of before, and I think with 3 deer it's very tricky. But it looks like it will. And Ethiopian, you does get 100, yeah. Should be able to do this.
Hasn't queued up anything, right? So
Yeah.
he needs to queue up 2 ridge as well.
Yeah.
So he's 200 food away from it still.
Yeah. Is he gonna do it?
I probably will be able to do it. Yeah.
2 now, but it's a little bit late, I think. So 30 seconds idle time now as well.
But that's weird. He's doing barracks market blacksmith. That's unusual.
Well, I mean, if you want to make pikemen early, get the pikeman upgrades, take some relics.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why are you not just don't make the market and make a single stable instead? It's better for your early on, right?
I mean, I guess, but if you're not planning on going for scouts, I mean, the market can be used for market abuse basically if you're booming. I guess,
Yeah, I guess
that
so.
might be the theory behind it.
Ow.
Now Benny's up.
Going for.
Yeah,
probably
stable.
Stable and blacksmith, I'm expecting.
Yeah. So just
Is
meta
something-
opening from Benny.
And he was a bit late on the blacksmith, so might have some idle time there.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, the villager bugged out, didn't it? See, Banztenak sold 100 stone for gold just now. Interesting.
It's even long, well, not really that long distance mining.
And now
I don't know, now
6
it's
on
going
gold. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Not sure what the play here is. Interesting to
I'm
see.
struggling to see that myself, to be...
Yeah, I was thinking he was going for a crazy boom build, which he could have done that 22 plus 2, even with the barracks, and then you can get maybe that second TC up early and or the third one. But
Just take a look at what he has. He has 8 on his 8 on wood at the moment. He has 6 on gold. He has 6 on. There's gonna be some kind of siege push here. He's selling 2 minutes.
2 forward builds. Look at this. Yeah, this could be interesting actually. I would not expect this from Ethiopians, and if you think about it logically, you can go up so fast and you can get the siege, and he will have the pikeman upgrade for free. So those scouts shouldn't deny.
Ow.
Or did he
Those are
get
still
unloomed?
unloomed villagers?
Yeah,
so...
that's very risky, and those pikemen are way out of position, man. But we'll see how this
We
goes.
do see a support siege workshop. He's not making anything.
Oh, and the scout there was on no attack stance or stand ground, I think.
And it is now scout siege workshop. I'm expecting Benny to just drop his own defensively.
Benny's still going to be 30 seconds off
Benny's-
looking up there. He's losing his scout
Benny
there.
losing that scout though.
Yeah.
That's sloppy. But 2 HP left on the scout from Banztenak, and I think he.
Yeah, Benny's
keep that
actually
alive.
adding another one too. I feel like Benny might add like a monk, a knight or 2 as well. See if he can snatch some
Oh.
siege. It could be a
Actually
play.
keeping the scouts alive still at the moment. We should send it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's
Being
nice.
badly housed at this point, and still making
Ooh.
it on a single villager. First Magna out.
Yeah.
Defensive siege workshop,
Yeah.
your workshop coming up as well.
I think this
What do
strategy
you
is
think about Bennett
yeah.
What do you think about Bennett just going for archers in this case? Actually,
That could work actually, but then you need to range, tech into it, and get the mass up. And I think this is a very immediate siege push. I think archers, if you are opening with a range and crossbow, then yeah. But to
Bennett's
suddenly
not really
switch,
losing 2 of the remaining scouts stay here.
oof, yeah. I think maybe 1 knight or so could be a good answer, and he has one in the stable. Because you have that stable up already, and yeah, you need something to delay that mangonel.
But how do you see this push going on, right? Because it's not much army at this point.
Yeah, and I mean it's just one mangonel so far. Although he's coming forward with a monk. Ethiopian monks. I don't know if you can check the tech tree for me.
That will pause. We need to pause in that case.
Yep.
I can check it on the browser.
Ah, nice. Yeah, but I don't think they get redemption. You can correct me on that, but pretty sure Ethiopians, their monks aren't the greatest. I think, yeah, redemption being the most important upgrade in Castle Age. Although there are 2 mangonels out now, though.
They do not get redemption or block printing, but
Yeah.
everything else.
Okay, so maybe they're just to convert knights then, I guess. They heal up the pikemen. Mangonel fight going on. Nice micro there. I'm very unlucky for Benny. Oh, and that's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Where does forward villagers go? I think it's important they stay forward to repair the mangoes.
I actually like Banztenak to add monk backwards at the moment in the back.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be a waste to the battling ram, I think.
Yep.
He needs to take with that right? It does.
Oh, that was some nice micro there.
But
oh, and
they go down anyways.
Yeah.
It's a bit down though, but it's 3 TCs versus 1 TC at the moment.
Yeah.
This...
And Britons will very fast get ahead with those cheap TCs.
But there's not really any food he could produce from
yeah.
too much from here from Benny. Though.
And I mean, this push isn't looking too scary, but it will very soon snowball, especially as now Benny's lost his stable. What do you think about the ruler 2, by the way, with the siege? Yeah, 2 mangonels, 2 mangonels, 2 rams, 2 scorpions. When you go for these pushes.
I think mangonels are probably the only thing I would go for in this case.
No. I guess. I mean, if we started making some archers, I think scorpions could also be good there.
Yeah, but you don't have any indication that it's going for it, right? That's the big thing.
Yeah. I think another big thing is, like, imagine if Banztenak had access to redemption. Like, that would just completely counter the mangonel defense. But without it, yeah, it's just going to be Onisher micro. 1 for 1, I think Benny will be happy with that.
But Benny is for some reason garrisoning the TC here. Benny does not have a good feeling behind it.
Yeah.
There's still 10 villages ahead though, so...
Yeah. Yeah, maybe too many on gold.
I think Banztenak should have tried to add some eco behind this.
Yeah.
He sold all his stone basically, so he
can't
really do anything with it.
In this situation though, I would feel behind an eco and I wouldn't want to try and play catch up, but he's really not that far behind. I think Benny's TCs are mainly for defense here. And I really feel like that ram should be pressuring the siege workshop, not the TC here.
Indeed.
Because you're not going to do anything with that. But killing that siege workshop would be really good. Yeah, Benny.
Benny's a lot more now. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think just losing so much siege in a push like this is not ideal. I mean, you need to trade better than 1 for 1 when it comes to mangonels, and you're the aggressor.
I wouldn't say you need to, but you at least need to take down the siege workshop at some point.
Yeah.
Because let's say that they had went from the closer to the walls and hit the siege workshop, right, and had 5 or 6 pikemen around, right? Then they could never really engage into that.
True. But yeah, that siege workshop does need to go down. Oh no, yeah.
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, when your opponent is booming and they are literally just killing your mangonel each time, like 1 for 1, like that, like that. Oh, that was a good shot. But yeah, I think it's not worth it. Like unless you do a lot more damage. Although going for the TC could be good here, but he's gonna lose that mangonel.
Not too sure about that tower from Benny though, but
yeah, questionable. We can ask him later. We can point that one out.
Another monk going down to Mangonel.
Oof. Yeah, this is starting to look a lot better for Benny, taking really good fights.
Okay, so that this is going to be GG even.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good to say it, but yeah.
And now without the mangonels behind us, Ram can do nothing really.
No mangonel, no
Yeah.
mods, no
Yeah.
eco.
This is what happens when you try this siege push without redemption. I mean, unless you're Celts. Yeah, I feel like it needs it. Like Khmer can pull this off really nice. I've seen I think it's Juan gone for his shenanigans with Khmer before. Because that you do get redemption, you get really fast uptime, good siege. And the
suddenly three mangonels in the defense, right?
Yeah, and the second siege workshop in the base. That shouldn't go up now. That should never go up. Like the monk can't deny it. The mangonel won't be out in time. This shouldn't go up, man. Oof.
Yeah.
What?
I think at this point I would probably call the GG anyways.
Yeah.
Considering
Yeah.
you that you need to have the best trades ever, basically from this point on.
And if you look at Benny's stone count, he should have enough for a castle soon. As soon as the castle goes up, then yeah, it's 100% over. He converted a villager there though. That was, oh no, maybe not. That was hits on. Oof, yeah. And that's 1 for 1 again, but then another big mangonel hit. Yeah, I think that's gonna be another 1 for 1.
Yeah. That's just not good enough at this stage, so.
Yeah.
Ben even deleting the house, so he has a better opportunity to work with the mangonels.
Benny just does double siege workshop mangonels and the castle as well. So yeah, I'm afraid I think this game is now gonna be over because.
He might even call it if he doesn't even see the castle yet.
Let's have a little look there. Yeah, he sees it. There's a mangonel shot there though. If Benny's not careful, maybe he can lose some villagers here. Just one shot, be micros back, and then loses a mangonel. Oof, yeah.
That's GG.
Yeah.
Because that's basically no eco at all. He does not have stone to drop a castle.
Yeah, let's just have a look at Banztenak's base. So yeah, just on stone for a castle, but then still one town centre.
There's just nothing that really is going
6 farmers. Yeah, dropping 3 farms now, but.
Because you can even think that's gonna be 10 farmers versus 33 farms from Benny. Even 37 at this point.
Yeah, now Benny can just make longbows, and I mean, it's perfect. That siege workshop should go down. Did Banztenak collect the relics? 3 relics in that monastery there. He could have snagged the other 2, I guess, and brought them all back to base. Although he's coming for a forward castle, I don't think this should work. If you look at the Fog of War for Banztenak.
Yeah, I've seen
Blind castle.
It's a castle that should never go up in this situation.
I mean, especially with Britons of any stuff.
I'm still only fetching on the longbows, but anyways, I don't really see this working out for him.
Unless he plays like a god with this mangonel right now, and is that 2? 1 for 1. Yep. That would have been really nice comeback if that was 2 for 1 now.
But that's gonna be 9 villages forward at this point.
Yeah. Oh no, and he's still going for it. Oh boy,
he's
boy.
Desperate at this point, right?
Yeah. Send everyone, man. Just everyone. Oh, although that could be a good mangonel shot, and Benny being very sloppy here.
Not gonna matter, is it? So.
Yeah, another 1 for 1. More villagers coming forward. Yeah, send them all. I mean, even if just a castle goes up, like, yeah. Although if you look at the res for Banztenak, of course, yeah.
But this looks a lot like the opening for outcast.
Oh man.
Guess Banztenak created the wrong lord before this game.
Yeah. GG, well played. It was a good attempt. That's it. It was a good attempt. I think Benny just defended really well. Maybe.
Also, I think he did a few missteps there, right? He
Yeah.
can't lose that many magnals there.
Yeah.
Also, I think I'm not sure if he knew he was going to do this, but I think maybe doing it with the odd narrative would be better.
I think the strategy is a good idea. I would personally go Khmer, I think. Khmer or Celts. Khmer make use of their extra range scorpions and the early uptime and also the redemption monks. And really just the all in of the Civ. You can play really greedy with it. Like you can get an insane uptime without having to make barracks and stuff like that at home.
At the same time, Benny wouldn't have then known what he was going for, right?
Yeah. Surprise factor too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a good attempt, but Benny just defended really well, I think. As I said, just even Benny just trading like one mangonel for one mangonel or defending, like if you just keep doing that while you're on 3-2-C, you'll just get such a lead.
Yep. Statistics are basically saying what we I would say.
Would you add knights in Banztenak's position if just without having to go?
I think he had the eco to add knights.
Yeah.
I do think that it might have been worth it for him to add the steel instead of the markets in this case.
Yeah, I agree. Although he was selling stone for the part of the build.
Yeah, but I think he could have done that without selling the stone there, and he also then has more options available if he. Because the thing is that I thought I would prefer Ethiopian's late game, right?
Yeah.
Going for a strategy like this and maybe getting in some damage, right? Because he will get in most likely. He will take map control, but let's say invest a little less, right? Grab relics and then try to go for boom afterwards.
Yeah.
You suddenly have all map control, you have all 5 relics, and you maybe.
Yeah.
And you're also hurting him at the same time.
I also think in a Civ matchup like this, that's kind of better for Ethiopians. I wouldn't go for an all-in strat. I personally go for an all-in strat if I feel like I didn't like the Civ matchup. Like Teuton's vs Mongols or something like that. Like something, where you feel like you have to play aggressive. But Ethiopians, if you just play meta, which is what Benny was going for, then maybe it would have been stronger.
Well, it's difficult to say, right?
Yeah. I'm going to load up the second game now.
Yeah, first game went to Benny at least, so let's see if the second game will offer us something else.
Yep. This one.
So we're gonna have Franks and University Italians. Benny picking Franks this game. I'm not sure we've seen too much yet in the Clown Cup.
Franks seen Rumpel's glorious match. Where
I have not having seen that one yet.
Castle drops the okay. Yep. Hold on. That's.
I'm at 10 seconds, so tell me when you're ready to go.
Just setting the scoreboard. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Franks versus Italians. I would prefer Italians personally. But
I think Italians just offer more in late game as well, right?
I mean, the Genius crossbows shred Franks, and also just the early Imperial Age is just such a nice bonus to have. You can do a lot with them as well. They've got quite a flexible blacksmith. I think they get all the blacksmith techs, don't they? And then they also have...
You can look at the relics this game, though.
Oh my god, Benny map packs. Yeah.
But Benny does have a forward main gold, which could hurt him later on. And also, both goes forward, but I'm not sure if the main gold will even be scouted, considering the positioning. Also,
I have my own food to mention as well. So, I was just saying earlier, in a matchup that I wouldn't like, I would probably go for a YOLO aggressive thing. I personally would not like the Frank-Italian matchup, and with a Civ like Franks, I think it would justify going for a castle top aggression. Look at Banztenak's stone and gold.
It's a big possibility here. But
Benny does
even then with
that,
just cheaper uptimes will matter, right?
Yeah.
Because let's say you drop a castle forward, and then he just castle ops himself, and then he just uses it for cheaper uptimes to get up the Imperial, and then just tribute down
Yeah.
basically, right?
Yeah, it's a tough one,
Of
really.
course, if you do manage to take map control with it, it could be worth it still, but
Yeah.
it's a gamble, I would say.
I mean, you could go for like a castle drop on there, and maybe then boom behind it. I don't know if you don't think Benny's going for a castle drop, and you don't go on stone, and then he does drop one, and it denies that stone, you could be in big trouble.
Indeed, indeed.
But yeah,
Okay,
then
so-
again, I think Benny will play meta. No, Benny.
Yeah, that match will be. So what do you think Banztenak would do, considering how he played last game?
Well, I haven't seen him play much, to be honest. I played him once in a tournament a long time ago, but yeah, from the last game, maybe he'll go for some fast imperialist type strategy. I played once against the Italians the other day, actually, and they went for like a instant castle into Genoese to take map control, and then for like a fastish Imperial Age with like Trebs and Genoese behind it. And I think that combination could be really strong against Franks.
Franks wouldn't have a proper counter for that, so would it? Maybe even just go into house siege against it to just get the honors for that.
I mean, yeah, Onager bomber cannon. Maybe Axeman? I don't know.
I think I might just go for put all my gold into siege instead, and then go for
that.
I mean, like behind it.
That makes sense to me. I think you really need to get siege engineers very fast though, because the
actually pushing his tier yet. You see, that's 4 players unpushed.
Yeah, and really you want to be scouting. Maybe he's thinking Italians with the faster uptime. Could catch your scout out, so he wants to get a little bit of intel before Italians are up. I tend to do that when I'm playing a Mesosiv, and I know that when it comes to feudal age, my scout will get sniped.
Yeah, that could make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back to learn now.
I see three relics already, and 2 of them he probably thinking about grabbing quite quickly. In my opinion. Going now back to push there.
Yep.
So we have 4 on berries, 4 on wood, 2 farms yet.
3 on berries for Banztenak as well. And there's a lot on hunt and no farms yet. I think Benny's build seems a little bit more clean, like less food being slaughtered right now under TC. Early farms as well, like I think help balance your economy a little bit more. Like I like early farms, like 4 while Dark Age.
Banztenak's position, I don't think it would have any villages on any resource except food almost.
Banztenak going on stone already. It's interesting.
That's going to be castle drop then.
Yeah, or maybe defensive castle into a unique unit.
At least a castle, at least.
I wouldn't castle drop Franks. I don't think that would ever be a good idea. I think at home, like I've seen a fast imp build 28+2, I think, with defensive castle and Imperial Age quite fast. And now he goes to stone. No, it goes to gold even.
This does look a little bit similar to one of my 26+2 castle drops. But look at that mining camp there, and then think about why he made 2 mining camps.
Yeah, that's like the perfect mining camp. Oh my god! And then he already made one on the other side.
I would actually be frustrated by that.
I would, man. Like like I've never seen a double mining camp that is absolutely perfect for the golden stone. Like you get ones that are good, but one that has 3 tiles on either side, that's very rare to have. Like, that's one of the best mining camps I've ever seen.
It would have been even better if it was 4 tiles on the one side, right?
Yeah, but I've never seen I've never seen something that good before, man.
Well, I think I've had it happen once.
Oof.
Ben is still pushing in deer here.
Yeah.
It looks like Ben is doing 26 clutch, so I'm kind of expecting just regular play here.
Yeah, probably standard scouts opening.
Interesting game, I guess you can do it with Italians.
Yeah.
Can't say I have the numbers in my head with how much you actually need to click up the Italians, but
Yeah, and I think the build he's doing is quite advanced because he's making use of the bonuses. He's going up quite fast for castle drops and yeah, going for the bonuses. Making a farm now as well, but all those idle villas under the TC. Yeah, need to be on that straggler tree. If we look actually, Benny only 3 seconds idle time again, so very little idle TC time.
and yeah, well, it's not clicking up, but they did have some idle time there.
Yeah.
I guess he force dropped and then clicked up. And Benny does have the advantage with an HP now, passing his friends. Banztenak does not want to let him in apparently.
Oh, very nice. And now he's in, and now Benny will see the stone. That's brilliant. If Benny just ignores his scout now, come on, please, Microman. Don't do it, Benny. Oh. See the stone, see the stone. Yeah, he sees it. He knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. He will lose the scout, but then at the same time, I think that was worth it.
Very worth it.
Yeah.
I want to see Benny just produce a ton of scouts now.
Yep. And I was seeing it in ramp up. Yeah.
Barracks out now, right?
Yeah.
He has not seen a barracks. He has seen. Yep. Benny even starting with the taunts.
Yeah. I wouldn't say anything. Now Banztenak coming forward with the villagers. Let's see what happens now.
This might be a very short game.
Yeah. I feel like this will not go well.
Because that's already 2 scouts out.
Yeah. And that one's going to die. Scouts are baiting this way, so Benny must know the villagers are going to be the other side. Does he see him? Does he? This is over.
Yeah, this is over at this point. There's also no doom at this point.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
Come on, Benny, use your other scout, man. Use your other scouts. And now he's up to castle edge. And if you go for a castle drop like this, I think you need more than 6 vills. I was discussing this the other day. I think you need. I would say go 8 vills at least for a castle drop.
I think Benny is doing a mistake not attacking now, because that will give him.
Yeah. He was probably waiting for other scouts to catch up. He has a 4th scout, man. Why doesn't he bring that one in?
Probably be some marking, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he's got another one coming, and yeah, that's.
A night coming soon, yeah.
Yeah.
This is over.
Yeah.
5 years advantage now,
Yeah.
Will just go down.
Oh my god, he's sending everyone. He's sending everyone. And the night is out now. Oh. Oof. I would call this if I was orange. Yeah, I don't see anything. Any way to come back.
That one defensively, I think, after he saw that.
I would do it defensively anyway, man. Unless you're really fast, or you make some spears.
This is just not how you play this map.
Oh no, and the gates open again. Canute, does this look familiar, my friend?
Yeah, this actually looks way worse than what happened today, so.
Yeah. And they're Frank Knights, man. You can't can't fight that with villagers. Monk coming out though, but Benny must have some more coming out. Yeah, another knight coming out. He's just gonna take that monk, yeah. Oh man. GG. That's a very short bits of will. I hate to see these pushes fail, but yeah, unlucky good man.
So basically what was left in his base was 7 working on wood and 4 more sent forward.
I think the thing is, this is the 2nd time in a row he's went for like a strategy like this all in, when it just wasn't necessary. Like you have the civ advantage, like play standards, and you should kill Franks in the late game. Like yeah, I would be very happy with Italian Frank matchup, and I'll just play standard. I think.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised Benny.
Probably.
Yeah.
It feels like he's over strategizing here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good strategy, but it's just the way you like one, he let Benny in, like to see the stone. Even if he just scouts the mining camp on the stone and loses a scout, it still just confirms immediately castle. So he can prepare.
In my opinion, I think just go up 1 or 2 pop later, add a barracks, make 4 or 5 spearmen, and you get the castle up.
Or even just 1 or 2 spearmen and like 8 vills. Like I don't. If you want to go greedy with like without a barracks, then you have to be fast and you have to send a lot of commitment, and maybe sneak them around. But yeah, and then yeah, it's very high risk, high reward. But
because the thing with the Solid Banztenak has had prepared stuff, right?
Yeah.
You don't just this build has been practiced, right?
Yeah.
So he was thinking about this and he knew what it was gonna do, I think. But
yeah, and I think he executed the build order quite fine. It's just the fact that you're going for the build order. You're not thinking about that. Most people played meta with the scout opening and the spears, and especially with Franks at extra HP. Like with 8 villagers, you could justify fighting like a scout or 2 if you get the castle up and quick roll in. But Frank scouts, I don't think there's any chance you can do a blind drop on them.
Yeah. Well, Benny goes through with a 2-0 victory.
Yep, 2-0 to Benni.
I would say.
Change that one. So well played, Benni.
I don't think he really got pushed that much sadly. So
yeah,
it'll be exciting to see him in his next matchup.
Well, I think next Benni will now play Spoon, and Spoon is the master of these cloud strategies. So be interesting because yeah, I think yeah, when Spoon compensates for having the army out, and he comes up with some interesting ideas on how to push it. And I'd like to see.
That will be an interesting match to watch, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think so, because there's 2 opposite playstyles. Like Benni likes meta booming, and Spoon will just say fuck you and go all in completely. So I look forward to that one.
And Banztenak will then play Shania in the loser bracket.
Yeah, I think that'll be good as well. That'll be a good series.
Yeah, that will go, but I know that Shania is quite decent when it comes to arena.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about Banztenak.
Yeah.
We do see that Banztenak has been practicing, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with next time.
Maybe we'll see Banztenak take a more meta approach after this. I'm not sure. I mean, if I went all in on my first set and got killed both times from it, I would probably play a bit more safe.
I think I probably should take a look at how Shannon played it and then just think about play styles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then try to think about what you can do to take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely. And all these will be uploaded to YouTube as well, so people can spy on their opponent.
I don't know how much is we need to put into it, right? But Arena is the map where you can do a lot of stuff, in my opinion. Yeah,
I agree as well. You can do so much. Such a wide range of strategies, and yeah, that's why a lot of us love it so much. I'm going to get on to the next series now. We've got Medusa versus Hugo.